What up, what up, what up? Hi, you guys. How are you? It's Michelle Eldridge, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys. We're going to crack some myths tonight. Yes, we are. So if you're catching this on the replay, say replay below. If you're new, say new in the comments below because we want to welcome you. We want to thank you for being here. And if you're live, say hello. Let me know where everybody's tuning in from. Let me know what you're doing. Happy flipping Wednesday. It's Wealth Wednesday, which means you just do something nice for somebody, a stranger. That involves money. I love doing it. It makes my day get better. Today has been absolutely crazy. I'm going to tell you all about that on an Instagram live later. But I did teach my first Instagram class tonight, and it was like, it's just like I'm in my element, man. It feels good. It's so nice to, after 27 years, I'm 28. I'll be 29 this year. But it took me 27 years to figure out what it is that I like to do and what I'm meant to be doing. At least I didn't wait till I died to figure it out, or die trying to figure it out, because that was always my biggest fear, like ever. Hey, Cindy, what up? Ohio in the house. Hey, everybody, what up? So, I'm going to crack some myths for you guys tonight. Who's ready? Oh, by the way, for all the people who are asking, yes, you can still get in the class. You can watch tonight's replay or whenever you get in there. Yes, it's 4 weeks, it's $40. That's all. If you want to message me, you can. So let's crack some myths. Here we go. So, number one, I hear a lot, and I'm sure a lot of you hear a lot. I was just talking about this with Hillary. I don't have a computer. I don't have a laptop. I don't have any of those things. And I hadn't even thought of that one, but it was a good one. I don't either. I've not had one this whole time. What up? Yes, you know what I'm going to say. I've not had one this whole time, and I was just talking to her, and she's like, what? I don't know. Like, she's like, I don't even know what you're doing. But I've not had one. So you don't have to have one, right? You don't have to have one. You can work your way to it. And I'm fixing to get one, right? But for 18 months, I've not had one. And for my whole life, I've never had one. I will have one, but it doesn't mean you got to have one, right? All right. Number two, you don't have to be stereotypically beautiful to do this, right? See my face? This doesn't look like magazine worthy, right? So you don't have to be like 11, a score out of 1 to 10 to do this. And people are like, I don't think I'm pretty enough, or I don't think, this enough. Do you see the gap in my teeth? Like, you don't have to be any of those things, right? Okay, I'm not a salesperson. I don't know how to sell. Number one, that's a lie. Okay, it's a lie. You've been selling from the time you were a kid. My kids sell me all the time. My kids sell me all the time. And I was selling my grandparents from a very young age. Like, you learn as a kid to sell. You may not think that's what you're doing, but that's what you're doing. However, you're selling something, but you're not selling it by selling it. You're selling it by sharing it. And yes, it ends up in a sold transaction, but the transaction isn't really like your goal. Your goal is to share what you love in a way that is good with you. Like for me, I like to do videos because videos are what I like. And I like to, if my customers have a problem, I like to get on their FaceTime with them. I like them to send me pictures. Like, I like to do that. Like, I like to interact. I like to do that, right? So it's not like I'm making a post and it's like, okay, buy one, get one, sale today, 40% off. Like, that's not, nobody, like, I don't know what that even is. Like, what is that? I wasn't a salesperson. I didn't work in retail before. And I'm sure that all the people, not all of them, but majority that are watching this or that are going to watch this weren't either. And I know there's some pretty successful people right on this live video right this minute, right now, that weren't saleswomen's before, okay? So, just saying. There's that. Okay? Let me think of another one. I don't have a good camera. I do not have a good camera. I don't have a good lighting. Well, guess what? I started out with a piece of crap phone. Still done videos. I started out sitting in front of a loud air conditioner because it was so hot in my trailer that I couldn't breathe, and that was the background noise. No, and I'm talking over it. Okay, guys, we're gonna slap this here because I don't really know what else to do. I don't know how to do it really. I don't wear makeup really, but we're gonna put this on my face, and the whole time it's going no right in the camera, in the phone, and I'm sitting in front of a window. A window. Do your house have windows? Then you've got good lighting, my friend, right? And then you know what? After I made some money, which it's a business expense, I can write it off on my taxes, but then I got a light, right? I got a light from Ray, Rank Maker's light. I'm using it right now. I've also got another light. I didn't buy that, right? I didn't buy that. Nope. Now, if I did, whoopsie. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Well, come on now. Are you going to freeze on me? Come back. There we go. Let's see. I didn't buy that light. I got that light sent to me from another leader after I spoke and shared my story with the company for the very first time, which is right after I found Ray and all these things, okay? But I didn't have a light forever. I was legit in front of an air conditioner with a kid climbing all over me, and the air conditioner screaming, and I'm looking, hi guys, I'm putting this on my face, I'm gonna go right here, like, whatever, right? I'm gonna say the wrong thing. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it. Nobody knows what to say or how to say it, right? Let's see what else. I don't have the money. I didn't have the money either. Right? Like, I had to sell things to get the artist kit, which was the best investment of my life. I wish I could have got the bigger one, but I was so broke that I only could get the small one. Now, here's what's funny, right? People spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on lottery tickets and hope to God they win. People will spend $250,000 hoping that they get their money back in 10 years, much less profit. But somebody doesn't want to spend a couple $100s to have a business and make their money back within a few weeks to a month or maybe 2. But so what? It ain't 5 years, it ain't 10. Like, but they'll gamble and they'll play lottery. But they don't have the money to start the business. But they really, really, really want to start the business. Oh, I'm being mean. But that's what they say. They say they really want to join. They really want to do it. But they just don't know how. They don't have the money. They don't have it. But everybody, I feel like everybody, even me. And I only had like a couple outfits, man, to my name. But guess what? I sold them. And I sold pictures off my wall. And I know if you got kids, you got toys that you can get rid of. I don't care how broke you are. If you got nothing else and you got kids and you're broke, you got toys. You've got toys. And there's a mom somewhere else willing to buy those toys from you to give them to her kid so that she don't have to go pay that a crazy amount from Toys R Us or Walmart or wherever you got them to give them to her kid, just like you were doing to begin with, right? Because our kids don't need all those things. And guess what else? It's not like I took from my kids or anything else because they didn't know they were gone. They didn't play with them after 5 minutes after I bought them in the first place. And they got them way more than that back for Christmas after I made that investment in September. They had the best Christmas of their life. So it's a win-win, right? Okay, now let me think of some more. Oh boy. Oh, the camera thing, right? My phone was a piece of trash. On my vision board was to get a new phone. To get a new phone. That was on my vision board because I knew that my camera was trash. You know, the front of your camera is always less than the back of your camera. So when you're doing lives like this on a phone that's not good anyway, you would think that it would be really, really bad. The only thing bad really about my videos is number 1, that I didn't know what I was doing. And number 2, that the air conditioner was so loud that the neighbors could hear it. Okay? It wasn't my camera. People didn't say anything about it. I never really even noticed it. So you don't need a $700 camera to do anything, right? Okay, all right. Now, I don't know how to, like, I don't think I could do all the platforms. Like, I really like Instagram or I really like Facebook, but I don't think I could do both, or I don't think I could do, YouTube. I don't think I could. Well, why do them? Pick a platform and hang out on it. Rock it out. You don't need 50 platforms. Whoever's telling you you gotta do them all is very wrong, very wrong. Have you ever heard you can be a jack of all trades but a master at none? Right? So when you're trying to be good at all the platforms and all the things, until you have a lot of following on one, I wouldn't focus on another, right? It's really not what I would advise to do, right? Okay, here's another myth. I don't think I can build a team because I'm still new. I'm still new, and I don't think I could build a team. I'm going to wait until I get results, and then I'll build a team. But it kind of goes hand in hand. Like in what I'm doing, you don't have to build a team. You can actually make money and not build one. But the real money, make money while you sleep, is in building a team and helping them see success. And that's just, with the majority of companies, that's it. That's where your bigger money is. That's where you're making money when you're asleep, when you're eating, when you're doing nothing. Whatever is when you help people, you enroll them, you help them, they do good, whatever, right? Okay, they say that, but they really aren't going to get a whole bunch. Like, they want to build a big business, but they're not ready to build a team, but they're going to wait till they get results. Like, it's like the chicken or the egg come first. Like, you can't really do one without the other. And who's training you? Right? Your upline. The person you enrolled with is training you. So they will most likely, if they're a good person, right? This is what I do. I train the new people too. If a new person enrolls somebody, I'll train them at the same time. At the same time. Let's all roll together. Roll together. Because why not? And if you are a real leader, you've got a system in place where that your new person, right, you can just tell them, all you've got to do is show them the exact thing that I showed you. Tag them in that post right there. And then that's it. Tell them to follow the steps. Done. Boom, there you go. You're done. Like, it's not really you training them at all. Yes, you're there to answer questions or help with color matches if you're doing what I'm doing. But for the most part, there's a system in place for that. So that you don't have to know all the things. Because I've been here 18 months and I still don't know all the things. Probably never will. But I know I like the makeup and I know I like to help people. So that's what I do. I don't have to know all the things. I just know what needs to be done in order for them to get their money back as fast as they want it back, to start building it up. Oh, here's another good one. I don't have any family and friends to sell to or to see if they want to try it or to this or that or the other. Me neither. I didn't have a one. Not one that I could say, hey, would you let me put this on your face? Would you want to buy this from me? Wasn't nobody I could just call up and say that. You want to come to the house? Let me put some makeup on you, make you look crazy, but I'm going to try. Anybody? Anybody? There wasn't nobody to even pick up the phone and call. All right? There was nobody. So I was like, so how am I going to even sell anything? TV? Jace, push play. TV. 1 sec. Let me push play. Let's go. Run. sorry. These are my children. They come first, you know. Oh, there's another one I hear all the... Wait, let me finish that one. So what you do is you get on Facebook when you don't have those people, right? And you just go live. And, you know, they say, can you do it without going live? Sure, you can do it without going live, no matter what business you're in. Yes, you can do it. It'll be slower, but you can totally do it. Because I know a lot of people who aren't just aren't comfortable at first. They just aren't. They might not ever get comfortable. But it's faster if you do. Simple. And you leave your stuff public, people can share it. People you don't know are going to see it. Right? Right. Okay. Here's another one. I don't think I can do this because I've got 2 kids, or I've got 3 kids, or I've got 4 kids. Guess what? The very tippy top leader in our company has 5. 5 of them. I would be off the wall crazy. And she puts it down like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing, okay? What's up, Audrey? Like, for real, you would think, I've never seen anything like it. I'm just like, congratulations. Another one. I've got a job. I don't think I've got enough time. You know, I don't really think I can work in anything else. Are you on your phone during the day ever? You are. You've got time. Kudos, right? That's really it. If you've got time to watch TV or watch your phone or play your phone or scroll or watch YouTube, you've totally got time to build a business. Whether it's this business or something else, like anything isn't for everyone. I'm just saying, in general, that's a lot of the myths that we hear, right? What else is another one? I'm not good with Facebook. I'm not good with Instagram. I am technology challenged. I would do it, but I really don't know how to do social media. Number one, you could totally not do it on social media. Like, it would be crazy because of all the you could go way far on social media because the reach you have with all the platforms, right? But did you know that this kind of business originated with no Facebooks, no Instagrams, no none of that? Like, it was all face-to-face. People done this face-to-face. There was no messenger. They asked people. They called them. You know, the telephone still, you know, works. I did the I'm not a salesperson one, and it's a lie. It's a lie. You'll have to go back and watch it. I said that one. That's one a lot of people say, and I just think it's hilarious. I'm like, did you sell your kids some peas today? Did they eat them? Huh? Did ya? Most likely. Like, there's something you sold today, whether you got money for it or not. You sold it. You did. For sure you did. I promise. Okay, let me see. What's another one? Gosh, they're good ones too, though. There's so many. My life is boring. My life is boring. You say that I would need to just share my journey, but I don't have a life. Like, I don't do anything but sit at home. I'm just a stay-at-home mom. I don't do anything. I'm just here. Me too. Me too. And you know what I do? I show people that my dishes are dirty, and 2 hours later they're still dirty. And then I finally wash them, and everybody gets to clap for me and be like, she's just like me, man. She don't wash dishes either. Like, she does, but it takes her a while. Or, I'm doing laundry. Hey, I'm washing my clothes. Oh, you wash your clothes too? Oh my gosh. We're eating cereal at 12 at night because I'm not on my game. I'm fixing to be, though. Y'all watch out because you're fixing to see something. But, like, you don't have to have some big extravagant something, right? Like, have you been in here? Like, have you seen my Instagram stories? And you know what? There's hundreds of people who watch them every day. And it's really, I don't go anywhere. I take Jace to school and I pick him up. And unless I need something, I'm not gone. I'm not gone. Oh, let's go. Let's see. I don't want to be pushy. Oh, You'll recommend that dress from Target, and they're not going to pay you when your friend buys it because you really like the dress. But you're not going to share a product that you like with your friends because you're going to get paid for it. Right? Is that what you're saying to me? Right? Like, that's what I want to say. So you recommend all these things all day long, whether you realize you are or not. You're recommending things a lot of the time. Most people are, right? Whether it's to family or to random people on Facebook. Hey, I ate here. Like, they're not giving you a kickback. What are they giving you for that? Nothing. But if you like a product, you like a service, you like something, you share it because you like it. If they buy it, you do get a kickback. There's the difference. And that's where a lot of people get blocked. Now that they're getting paid to recommend something, it's suddenly wrong. And they're pushy. Heaven forbid. Like, I don't... Oh, and being pushy. Let me tell you what being pushy is. That is spamming people. That is turning your page into an infomercial. That is when people tell you no, or that it's a pyramid scheme, you try to convince them otherwise. And you mean no, and I'm right and you're wrong and this is why. And you need this and this is why. And this is why and this is why. And you'll never see my kid again because when I joined this business, I left everything else in my life. Oh, I just left it. And now all you see is infomercial. And now that's it. I live my product and that is all. And that is what is pushy, and that is what is spammy, and that is what people get the stigma in their head about, because there's lots of people out there who haven't been taught the right way. God bless their hearts. And there's companies that teach that crap, and I'm so sorry for the people who get the copy and paste messages and all the BS, because let's just face it, okay? There are some crappy ones out there, but not all of them are like that. That's why I say trust your gut and do your research and you'll be fine, okay? Trust your gut, do your research, and you'll be fine. Now, that doesn't go to say that I never message a person. Yes, I do. I ask them, are you open to taking a look? If not, no big deal. They respond, they don't. They say yes, they say no. I ask, you found it? Bring it to me. Bring it to me. All right. Whether they do or not, I don't care, right? If they do, awesome, I'm going to help you. It's going to be awesome. If they don't, it's not a throw off on me. But does that mean I'm sending copy and paste messages to people? Never. Never will I. Never. Because these are people. These are people, not numbers, not things. These are people. And before I send the message, I know plenty about that person. Trust me, I've stalked them. I've commented on their stuff. They've commented on mine 99% of the time. That's happened. I don't just message somebody that's in another business that clearly is on their page, and then they're like, well, I'm in another company. Like, no, that don't happen. But people message me all the time, acting as if I don't know what a home-based business is. But if they looked at my page for 2 seconds, they would see that I did, right? That's the kind of people that I'm not. And the people that follow me, the majority of the people who follow me, aren't in that kind of company, right? They're not in the companies that have you do the weird, pushy stuff. So if you're talking, come here. I'm going to push it in just a second, okay? If you're in one of those, if you're talking to somebody and they're like, we're not pushy, ask yourself, how did they approach me? How did I find out about them? And if it's not in a pushy way, if they didn't aggravate you and message you every day, if they didn't turn their page into an infomercial, then they're probably not pushy, right? So you wouldn't be either because they don't train that way. You just got to look at it from all the ways. That's all I'm saying. Trust your gut, do your research. There's nothing pushy about it if you're taught the right way. And if anything feels wrong to you, or it tests your integrity, like a message that's copy and pasted to the same 10 people, if that feels wrong to you, then don't do it. It feels wrong to me, I don't do that. Like I said, I'm not saying I don't message people, because I do, but I don't copy and paste. That just ain't for me. I don't like it. I don't like it when somebody does it to me. I don't do it to nobody else. But as far as the myths, you guys, this is the only, I'm going to push it 1 second. This is the only business model that the average ordinary person or the influential person can actually have a business without spending thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, hoping to get them back in 5 to 10 years. Not even a profit, just hoping to get that back. This is the only way that the average person can build residual income, which is sleeping and making money, playing with your kids and making money at the same time, taking a week off and still your check is growing, right? It's the only business that's an option, that you get to choose what you make. There is no cap on what you do. You get to decide how much you do or how much you don't do. You got 10 minutes a day, then that's what you can work. If you got an hour a day, then that's what you can work. If you got an hour a week, then guess what? That's okay too. There's nobody to tell you how much you can or can't work. There's nobody. And there's nobody to say how much you can or can't make. There's nobody that can stop you. And the way that social media is set up right now, there's really no wrong time. Right now, we are growing at a rate. This profession is growing at a rate, and people's minds are seeing it more as the way that it is, which it is as a profession, that's what it is. Like, this is my career, this is what I'm doing. And more people are jumping into that. And it's because they get it. They get it. And the ones that don't, I really don't care. But if you're looking at a business, whether it's mine or somebody else's, there's somebody else's that's watched this video that are all over your friends list, I'm sure. If you're looking at somebody's business, look at it and think, what's the worst that can happen? And so for me, that's what I done. I thought, what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is I can get this makeup, and I got this makeup under 50% off, and I've got this makeup and I don't sell anything, right? The best that can happen is I can go on to pay all my bills, change my life, break the cycle, get a car, get a new phone, make friends for once in my flipping life, and just actually have real, true, genuine people in my life. And that's what I done. But the options weren't so bad. It wasn't like I was just, God have mercy, what was going to happen if it didn't work. I was still going to be just fine. I was still going to be okay. I would be happy. I wouldn't be okay because financially I was struggling. But as far as would it killed me, no. It wouldn't have killed me. And that's just all I want to say. So if you're thinking about it, think about it. Trust your gut. Do your research. And if you like something, if you like a product, if you like the vibe of somebody, if you see that they're making money, or you know that they are, whatever, and you want to do that, do it. Like I said, my worst fear was dying and not ever knowing what I was meant to do. And it used to haunt me. I would stay up at night, I would wake up, I would panic, and it would be insane. And now that doesn't happen. Because like I said, it took me 27 years to figure it out, and I'm still figuring it out, but I love what I do. I finally know that I'm at the right place doing the right thing, what I'm supposed to be doing. And in the corporate world, I couldn't have done that. And I'm not knocking jobs. Plenty of people that are on my team work, right? They work and do this. But a corporate job just wasn't really in the cards for me unless I was going to be away from my kids all the time and barely make anything. Because at the time I didn't have a car, I didn't have a babysitter. And there I was with a 7-year-old record and couldn't get a job at the dollar store, right? So there's opportunity for everybody. There's no resume you've got to pass or whatever. Like, it's for whoever. Everybody gets a chance. And that's what I love. Every single person gets a shot if they want to give themselves a shot. Isn't that incredible? Nobody can tell you no but you. Nobody can say you can't do this but you. You get to choose that, and that's what I love. Off subject a little bit, but I know the date that we are launching in Canada, okay? We're only in the U.S. right now. There's not even 10,000 of us in the U.S. right now. But we're launching in Canada. So if you have a friend that's in Canada or you're in Canada and you want them to know more about the artist program, let me know, because send me a private message, because here's the thing, right? If somebody had told you in 1963 that you can enroll in Mary Kay, and in 2015 they would be doing billions and billions of dollars a year, you would probably have said yes, right? Well, that's the opportunity that I'm giving you right now. I'm telling you, we're launching in that country. It's actually pre-launch. So you'll be even getting in before it actually launches, if you want. And I'll tell you too that the people who got in at the beginning, that get in at the beginning of a company that's doing millions and millions and millions and doubling that within their second year, like so fast, it's so fast. If you do the work, if you get in right now, if you leverage the time that there is and you start telling people about it, and then on day one you sign up and you give them their link and they sign up with you and they give other people, like we're all leveraging it. They're leveraging, you're leveraging it. Everybody signs up together. You're going to start out with an insane business from day one, because you've got the time right now between now and March 25th to leverage that time to get people and then start with a team from jump. That would be insane. If I'd known about it before day one for US, that's what I'd have been doing. So I have a secret group for Canadians. If you want to be in it, I'll put you in it. There was a Zoom call last night. It was super duper informative. If you want to know what it is, you want to see it, I've got the replay link in that secret group. There's a bunch of people in there, and I'd love to put you in there if you want to be. So send me a message if you want to see if it's a fit for you or not. Thank y'all for hopping on with me. There's some of the myths cracked, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.